not by that clock, but by mine. This is the City Council of Brainerd special meeting. It is Monday, November 22nd at 6 o'clock. I call the meeting to order. Administrator Berglund, please call the roll.
Johnson?
Yep.
Pritchett?
Here.
Stengline?
Here.
Erickson?
Here.
O'Day?
Here.
Stunek?
Yep.
Bevins?
Here.
Bedot?
And Bedot is absent. He's at the school board. Doing good things. Yeah, I know.
Even though it's not on the agenda, let's do it
Yeah, we'll
anyway.
rise. Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
good creative people.
Used to that pledge on Mondays.
Item 3, approval
School, too.
or amendment of the agenda. We have one item. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved, Pritchett.
By Pritchett, second by Stunek. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion passes. Item 4 is the consideration of the interim use permit for 1926 South 7th Street. Oops. I went backwards. Who's taking this?
I'll take that, Mr. President.
All right, Mr. Chansky, our Community Development Director, please lead us through this.
Yes, Mr. President, this one I don't think needs too much of an introduction. Janice Sjogren submitted a request on behalf of Bridges of Hope for an interim use permit to operate a warming shelter for the homeless in 1926 South 7th Street. I just want to point out in the past, we've referred to the location as 1919 South 6th Street. While that is the address, the building's address, 1926 South 7th is the address for the actual location within the building that this warming shelter would like to operate. The Planning Commission held a public hearing and considered the request for this interim use permit during their regular meeting last week on November 17th. After hearing from the public and discussing, they did vote unanimously to recommend approval of this interim use permit with two conditions. The first being the interim use permit shall expire on June 1st, 2022. And the second is that if the Brainerd Police Department determines that the facility has been used in a disorderly manner and upon the recommendation of the police chief, the interim use permit shall be brought before the city council for review and consideration for suspending or revoking the permit at the next available city council meeting. Otherwise, you can see the findings of fact were in the packet. This is located in a B4 district, is now allowed as an interim use per ordinance 1521 that was adopted by the city council last week. And they do meet the 6 criteria within that ordinance for a warming shelter. The first being that operation shall not exceed 16 continuous hours. Second being that the facility shall not exceed 30 beds or total occupancy of facility as set by the fire marshal, whichever is less. The third is that the facility shall be staffed during operation hours. The fourth, 24-hour contact information shall be provided to the City of Brainerd Police Department and Crow Wing County Community Services Department. The fifth, except for bicycle racks, outdoor storage of equipment, furniture, personal items, other such possessions of those using the facility is not permitted. And the last being that the facility shall meet all applicable building, safety, fire, and health code requirements. And with that, Mr. President, I'll take any questions that the council has.
Any questions for Community Development Director Chansky? It goes without saying, Ann Honeycutt runs this for life. Maybe not. It was just a thought.
Depends on whose life.
All right. No questions of Mr. Chansky. Is there a motion to approve or deny the interim use permit with the 2 operating conditions?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Tad Erickson, second by Pritchett. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Go get them, kids. That motion is approved. And next up is a motion to adjourn to the council budget workshop. Is there a motion to approve to move to the, you guys want to sit here?
Second.
All right, motion by O'Day, second by Pritchett. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye. Aye. We are adjourned.